Regardless of what type of music you are playing on the drums, one super important skill that I have found over my course of drumming is maintaining a quarter note pulse with my left foot. If you come from a jazz background, your left foot is already pretty involved in most of the solos and the timekeeping that you play. But most of the time, if you only really play rock, which most drummers do, especially when they're first starting out, your left foot most of the time is just dead weight on the hi-hat stand, and occasionally you get to open it up to do some cool opening of the hi-hat sounds. But this ability to keep quarter notes on the hi-hat within a groove, or especially during a solo, has proved so useful, especially in live gig situations. When the band turns to you and says that it's time for you to do a drum solo, especially in the middle of a song where you have to keep strict time, having some point of reference for everyone to still feel the downbeat to really helps make sure that no one in the band gets lost, regardless of how complex your solo ideas might get. So in this video, I'm going to give you just a couple of quick progressive steps to start incorporating this left foot into your playing. My name is Taylor Edwards. I'm a percussionist and music educator here in Washington State. Thank you so much for checking out my channel, and let's jump into this lesson. Okay, so within a groove context, and we're pretty much talking about most basic rock grooves in this lesson, you can start by playing any of your favorite rock grooves with your right hand on the ride cymbal and start to incorporate your left foot just playing on all the quarter note downbeats. If we take the most basic rock groove that most people learn when they first start playing and apply the hi-hat on all the downbeats with our left foot, it's going to end up sounding like this. By already adding this extra layer with our left foot, we're further ingraining the downbeat pulse into whatever groove we're playing. Obviously, in that first beginner groove there, everything is very downbeat oriented, so this kind of contributes to that feel. But what if I were to take a groove that's a little bit more syncopated? Listen to the two different sounds. I'm going to play this groove first without the hi-hat in, then I'm going to add the hi-hat, and you can hear how it gives it a more clear downbeat feel. So you can hear within that a nice added texture into the groove as well. Another fun variation to add is playing upbeat bell accents with your right hand while your left foot is continuing to keep those quarter note accents. Listen to this groove and check out the counterplay between the downbeat accents in the hi-hat and the upbeat bell accents in the ride cymbal. This variation also sounds fun if you have a stack that you can play with your right hand. Now where things really start to get fun is when you keep this left foot going on all the downbeats and you start to play different solo ideas. A great place to start, in my opinion, is just by playing alternating 16th notes with your hands and throwing in different accent patterns on top of this quarter note downbeat pulse. A really common rhythm that we play a lot in fills and solo ideas within a 16th note grid sounds like this. So now I'm going to slow this way down, keep quarter notes on my hi-hat, and play that same 16th note accent pattern with my hands. This is where things start to get tricky because those left hand accents are not going to land with your left foot playing on the downbeats. Only when you play a downbeat accent with your hands is it going to line up with that left foot. Now very slowly again, I'm going to keep this one measure phrase of 16th notes on constant repeat and start to move the accents around to different drums. You can already start to hear this taking place as a longer fill or drum solo idea. Here's what it sounds like sped up a little bit. So just that pattern alone will get you tons of mileage in your practicing. This is already going to start building your left foot coordination against syncopated 16th note figures like that. Practice this slowly at first to make sure you're really feeling where that left foot is landing on that 16th note grid, and eventually start to speed it up. Let me know down in the comments what are some of your favorite ways to incorporate your left foot in grooves or solos. I hope you found this video helpful. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.